for Apostle Columbus or Loba. Please, Daddy, wherever you are, with all due respect.
Please, Apostle Columbus, we need you right now to take the opening prayer. While he's here to come, may I use this medium to recognize the minister in charge of the Bopre Zion, Apostle P.E. German, JP. God bless you.
That's the wonderful, humble man of God, walking majestically. GbaramatuVoice is here covering this event. Warri TV is also here covering this event. Come 28th of August, it will be 10 years of storytelling in the Niger Delta to our international community from our local communities at Abuja Transcorp Events Center. GbaramatuVoice 28th of August. Daddy, you're very much welcome, sir.
Mrs. Sorry to me to me get a braka motwa. Tuna na wabna kama about to get a boss you we have mount. Commissioner, sorry to
May we please rise up for the official opening prayer.
Zesu ogonoma krima temendao. Zesu ogonoma krima temendao. Zesu ogonoma krima temendao. Imieka metario. We know this is your grace, your mercy, your favor. Your round rest upon us. Okerenkoko kalokosi your way. Kema abono yoyodo boabo. Mana yori doso. Okerenkoko bombo mala metoye metebedoni. Tariyo wadagbatwe perimeji over gonoma krima temenda. The only creator of this universe and whoever, whatever existing in it. Wadagbatwe perime Jehovah dagbesi nduba mo Jesu era ogona na fiafie beram latin fae. Dagbesi nduba mo Jesu era ogona na fiafie beram latin fae. Wa mto me ken broto wa medara bo to ima bolomatu makwaro wa pre. Me ati mi do mom sa pre blaga do boe. Dada so brete be so do mokomoe. Idoye blaga pre. Me bane mo pae.
Yes, sir.
Idoye prete be so do mokomoe.
Yes, sir.
Duba moment. Après na ramborga la tim fae.
Yes, sir.
Jesu ero tim fa mo meseo.
Yes, sir. Very good. As now respond, we clap. Now say they be. God go bless you now.
Thank you very much, sir, for that wonderful opening prayer. Having declared this occasion open spiritually, we want to welcome the outgoing executives to the podium. As such, we'll also use this medium to take one or two remarks from the chairman who is ably represented to take the opening remark. So, one the outgoing executives.
Yes, the outgoing
please
executives
come to the podium.
On that, we can see Honorable Sego Molade Ouye. Power the sweet, use and well.
Yeah, on the outgoing executives. Currently, we have the vice chairman being recognized by Bioka already.
Yes.
We have the secretary, Apostle Andrew Bebenemibo. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have the PRO, Ambassador John Dekaway. I can also see Sam Ted, and also Kufana is also part of these outgoing executives.
I want to talk, collabo. Ma talk small. One are not going to come in uniform. When I not come in uniform, what do happen?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the outgoing executives. And of course, they are using this medium to declare this occasion.
No joke I do.
Which is going to be done by the chairman who is ably represented here by one of the executives. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, they have the floor.
Okerenkoko come buri.
Amaye.
Okerenkoko come buri.
Amaye.
Okerenkoko come buri.
Amaye.
Outgoing speech presented by the Honorable Gbaramatu-led Executive Council in Okerenkoko Federated Community, Gbaramatu Kingdom, Warri Southwest Local Government Area, Delta State of Nigeria, on the 19th day of June 2025. His Excellency, Sheriff Warri, the Governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Motimingo, Speaker of Delta State House of Assembly, Senator Joel Onoakpo Thomas, Senator representing Delta South Senatorial District, Right Honorable Julius G. Pondi, Member House of Representatives, His Royal Majesty Oboro Gbaram II, Architect Agadagba, the Pere of Gbaramatu Kingdom, the Chairman, Warri Southwest Local Government Area, Honorable Sinwa Aaron Ebizi, Councillor representing Okerenkoko Ward, Gbaramatu Councils of Chiefs, representative of national and international oil companies, stakeholders of our dear community, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Honorable Gbaramatu-led Executive Council of Okerenkoko Federated Community, I would like to welcome everyone present to mark the end of 4 years in the helms of affairs in our dear community and to usher in new leadership. It is with great humility and honor for me and the entire Executive Council to be here before you to give our final speech on our stewardship. The past 4 years has been eventful, and we would like to give all the glory to our Maker, the Almighty God, whom in infinite mercies grant us victory in all hurdles we faced during our 4 years tenure. Exactly on this same day, 19th day of June 2021, we gathered here to usher in leadership to pilot the affairs of our community for a 4 years tenure. On that fateful day, Right Honorable Julius Pondi, the member representing the good people of Brotu Federal Constituency in the Green Chambers, accompanied by his colleague, Honorable Ndidi Elumelu, member representing Aneosha and Oshimili Federal Constituency. In his goodwill message, Honorable Ndidi Elumelu made a promise to the people of Okerenkoko Federated Community and to the Niger Delta as a whole that he will work alongside with his colleagues in the national assemblies to make sure the Nigeria Maritime University Bill is signed into law. And fast forward to January 27th, 2025, the news broke out in our favor that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has signed the Nigeria Maritime University Okerenkoko Bill into law. That has breathed fresh air into the university community, and this will fast-track development to the permanent site of the university, and will attract more development to most communities in Gbaramatu Kingdom at large. We say thank you to everyone that have worked tirelessly to ensure that the university sees the light of the day. The people of Okerenkoko Federated Community are grateful. Today, it is not in our intention to list out all we have achieved during the last 4 years of our stewardship. We believe they speak for themselves, but rather, I would like to take this opportunity to briefly offer some of the impression on how things have been fared in our service to our great community, Okerenkoko. First and foremost, our major target as executive was the educational sector in our community, teachers' welfare, and how schools are managed, because our utmost priority. We met 4 community paid teachers, and we increased them to 6 increased them to 6. To meet the demand in our primary and secondary school. From April 2023 to date, we have become the first executive council to cater for the transportation and payment of monthly stipend to members of the National Youth Service Corps serving in our primary and secondary school. We met a community without a secondary school building and challenges of where to build a permanent structure for that purpose. On getting the green light for the approval of the secondary school building by the state government, the Executive Council swing into action, engage critical stakeholders, and secure the befitting and serene environment for the school building. Today, as we speak, we have a standard secondary school buildings in Okerenkoko Federated community. The community executive also provided space for the siting of building for the Maritime University. Series of buildings for lectures and accommodation has been built on the space provided. That has registered more presence of the university in our community while waiting for the completion of the permanent site of the Nigeria Maritime University, Okerenkoko. We will not want to bug you with much speech as we anticipate a new dawn in our community. However, it is worthy we highlight some of our accomplishments for the past 4 years in order to inspire and motivate the incoming executive. One of them is the registration of NECO Center. We came on board to find out that the previous registration of the center has expired. It expires every 5 years as informed by the management of the school. We made necessary funds available to do the registration. Currently, NECO examination is going on in Okerenkoko Secondary School. Beautification of our community. In 2023, we embarked on tree planting in strategic places to beautify our environment and to combat climate change. Number 3, the completion of the ultra-modern multipurpose radio house. This project was inaugurated by the Chief Honorable Kingsley Akpos Oturubo led administration, and it was 70% completion when we came into power. Today, we have completed it with modern furniture and equipped with modern radio house equipment. Number 4, accommodating 16 teachers under the Gbaramatu Youth Council Educational Support Initiative, sponsored by ICHIP Government Owezide Ekpompolo. The Executive Council fixed rooms in the Civic Centre, bought phones, and fixed the septic tanks in the Civic Centre for it to be habitable. Number 5, peaceful coordination of the world delineation exercise. The community leadership played a significant role in the just concluded world delineation in the Warri federal constituency, and the results speak volume for itself. All our territories were covered peacefully. Number 6, distribution of potable water throughout the community. Number 7, provision of state-of-the-art science laboratory equipment for our secondary school. Tables, shelves, stools were provided for the science lab room. Number 8, provision of 100 desks, 10 tables, and 15 chairs for teachers in the secondary school. Number 9, the Executive Council, through privileged information, facilitated the employment of 2 community-paid teachers to government-paid teachers whom are serving in the primary and secondary school. Number 10, the Honorable Chedagotwaro-led administration is the first to celebrate Children's Day for awards in primary and secondary school. In 2 editions of celebrating our children, we engaged keynote speakers to engage our children and highlight the importance of education to them. And at the end of the day, educational materials were shared to all participants. We encourage the incoming leadership to keep on that tempo. Number 11, the Executive Council fought for the territorial integrity of our great community. Today, that has yielded a fruitful result, where we have been recognized as a host community in the Okumami Okoko field, operated by Continental Oil and Gas Nigeria Limited, alongside with 4 other communities in Gbaramatu Kingdom. Number 12, naming and registration of streets. The Executive Council, in collaboration with stakeholders of the community, allocated streets to notable persons in the community and register them in the Warri Southwest Local Government Council. Number 13, the provisions of speedboat. The Executive Council, with approval from stakeholders, provided a brand new 200 horsepower with boat and a W23 boat with double 85 horsepower for the Okerenkoko main town and the Bebop Zion, respectively. The rapid developments experienced in the past 4 years happened because of the efforts of our illustrious son, the likes of the immediate past Deputy Governor of Delta State, His Excellency Deacon Kingsley B. Otuaro Esquire, I Chief Government Owezi de Pompolo, Mr. Amantu Tonla, I Chief Kesin Pondi, I Chief Dennis Otuaro PhD, the coordinator of the Presidential Amnesty Program, Chief Mosco Johnny, Honorable George Pompolo, Dr. Paul Revenimbo, the Registrar Nigerian Maritime University, and a host of others too numerous to mention. However, from our own perspective, there is so much that we can be achieved with a united front where the development and growth of our community is placed above personal gains. Today, we are calling on all sons and daughters of Okerenkoko Federated community to support the incoming leadership, ably led by Chief Mosco Johnny, by sharing vital information in our disposal for the rapid development and growth of our dear community. Lastly, to everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Today is the time for expressing gratitude to those who stood by us. We cannot talk about our success stories without your support. I, Chief P.T. Evans, the Perebolu of Gbaramatu Kingdom, the Amadi Chiefs of our great community, Chief Matthew Oruke and Chief Vote Adapabri, the Amakosuwe Pa Uremuri Onomiemne, our lawyers, Barrister Jerry Otuaro and Barrister Samson Bebenimbo, our spiritual father, Apostle Peter Ibiere, the German JP, former chairman, Apostle Census Oloba, Chief James Tamboe, JP, Chief Honorable Kingsley Apostle Trubo, Honorable Sinwa Aaron Ebizi, Councillor representing Okerenkoko Ward in the Warri Southwest Legislative Arm, and our indefatigable team, the Outgoing Executive Council, and the women and youth of our great community. We say thank you to everyone for standing firm with us. Once again, we thank you for entrusting us with the mantle of leadership to express ourselves in our leadership journey. And I would like to leave you with the words of our real father, His Royal Majesty Oboro Gbaran II, Aketekwe Agadagba, the Pere of Gbaramatu Kingdom. Kemin seti powe zuabo bala peremene, zuabo buboruo peremene, kemi yo tortuak moye. Long kemi sese ebelum go peragba igbodum ba. Kemisese tipo zuabo balao peremene zuabo bolo peremene kemiyo tortuak moy. Long live Okerenkoko Federated Community, long live Gbaramatu Kingdom, long live Delta State, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Signed, Honorable Chedra Otuaro. God bless you all.
Let's please put us together for that wonderful one from the Outgoing Executive of Okerenkoko Federated Community, the Secretary and Just Done Justice from Xbox, Honorable Dr. Shedrack Otuaro JP. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, while the outgoing speech was being given by the Secretary General on behalf of the Chairman, we have the arrival of the number 2 citizen, former number 2 citizen of Delta State, Barrister Deacon Kingsley Burutu Otuaro. Let's please put us together for that wonderful, wonderful great man, a son from Okerenkoko, a son from Gbaramatu, a son from Ijo, Niger Delta at large.
Once again, a very big thank you for your presence, the immediate past Deputy Governor of Delta State. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, I can also see Elder Dan Ekwebi there. You're highly, very much welcome. Yeah, we'll get, as soon as we provide more names, we'll be doing the recognition as well. But at this point in time, we've had from the outgoing executives. And of course, we did hear their projects done. And of course, things that were done, things that happened during their reign. Just in case you don't know, they are still the existing executives until they officially hand over. Ladies and gentlemen, we use this medium to welcome the all right, ladies and gentlemen, before we welcome the newly elected executives, may we recognize in our midst, one woman who is very active. I call her the lioness. Ladies and gentlemen, two-time member of the Green Chamber, now a woman leader. Ladies and gentlemen, Right Honorable Evelyn Oboro, you're most welcome.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to announce to you all that we have a chairman of this wonderful epic event. There's no other person than one of Gbaramatu leader, Asia leader, Niger Delta leader, High Chief Dan Ekpebide, as the chairman of this wonderful occasion. Let's lift hands together for him, that he is giving us a wiper. Thank you so much. And just stepping in is our environmental specialist, Chief Comrade Cherif Molade. We want to say thank you for joining us. We can also see our international coach, Mr. James, Elder James Igare. We want to say thank you for joining us. One-time Councillor, Honorable Lucky Ari, we recognize you. Honorable Jima Kaneye, we recognize you. Honorable Victor Tola, we recognize you. And of course, Chief Vote at Tagbabiri. Wherever you sit here, we want to say a very big welcome to you.
All right, thank you very much. At this point in time, please, may we have the newly elected executives of Okerenkoko Federated Community here on stage, ably led by High Chief Mosco Johnny. Please, let's have you on stage. All right. Just a correction that we ought to follow. At this point in time, before we have the elected executives on stage, please, it is very important we take the opening remark from our chairman of this prestigious occasion. So, ladies and gentlemen,
High Chief Dan Ekpebide. Please, let's put hands together for the chairman of today's occasion, for him to give us his chairman opening remark. Once again, let's give it up for High Chief Dan Ekpebide for the chairman opening remark. Please, Mr. Ekare, carry your ushers, go bring chairman. Please, carry your ushers, go and bring chairman. For
Ekare, go and bring the chairman of this occasion to the podium.
Today.
Now the vice is liaising with you. Let me reserve some comment. If you notice, I've been very principled with this event, very disciplined. I remember when Ikare was then not the PRL elect. If you call vice not the picker. Now he wants to tete-a-tete with you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that is power for you. Power is transit.
That's just on the lighter note too. Don't take it too personal. Even though they take our own too personal self, we got to relate. Ladies and gentlemen, also joining us, we have the Warri International group of sisters that are also here with our chairlady, Mrs. Pray Okerenkoko. You want to say thank you for joining us. And of course, the top ladies of Gbaramatu Kingdom, with our wonderful chairlady is also here, Chief Mrs. Epitomane Ojogu.
That's the chairman of this occasion being accompanied by the elected executives.
Shema we get doings, very soft, forever young. Go ahead, sir.
Izon.
Yeah.
Bli. Izon.
Yeah.
Izon keme miao.
Mio.
Okara bli kem bli.
Amaye.
Okara bli kem bli.
Amaye.
Okara bli kem bli.
Amaye.
Your Excellency, the immediate past Deputy Governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Evelyn, we welcome you to Gbaramatu Kingdom. Can we put our hands together for her, please? Can we put our hands together for her? Chief P.T. Evans, the Perebulu of Gbaramatu Kingdom, the ancient Gbaramatu Kingdom, I recognize your presence. The Traditional Council of Gbaramatu Kingdom, representing Aketekpe, the Pero of the ancient Gbaramatu Kingdom, recognize your presence. And then every Christian organization here, representing the Cherubim and Seraphim and also representing the Pentecostal churches here, we recognize your presence. Many men, Okerenkoko kemre mi managba eputin me. Wadu bo bone je monmu e mi managba mi tege wo bu lai mi jobe ibro puluke Okerenkoko kemapere mi. Wona zo adabu ne mi Okerenkoko ma fe so dabu. Ikala chance kala pa mo ko para minimum ba Okerenkoko mu di do bele mu managba jo abu mi Okerenkoko lo no ba bele do afa. What me stage in the room job di I did my dissing. Bekeki on me and ye and Ghana can take me and go more pie me in the as I melody. I want to sincerely, from the depth of my heart, thank God Almighty for where He has taken us to today. If you look back where we are coming from, where we are today, we have no reason not to thank God. We have no reason not to thank God Almighty. I remember the first day I stepped out of this community to Warri. I was wearing pants. I followed my mother and my father. I pursued them until they carried me by force, enter boat. From here, go reach Warri. When we go reach Warri, Warri pork for 3 days, I remember. Taradi umaka Warri pork, La Makolo Jogbo or Bao Momua Taradin or Arena. There's so much in this community to achieve. Say the journey of 10,000 miles begins with a step. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank God today, first and foremost, thank God for where He has taken us to. And also, thank those that God has used, bringing us to where we are today. The likes of Barrister Kingsley Otuaro, Timinimi George, Bello Boko, Nelson Ogilegbanwe, the likes of God's Power, Chief God's Power, I Chief God's Power Benekama, and then Chief Dan will be there. And of course, the likes of Clarko, Clark Benaway, and then the immediate past Peregbolu, Jogov, and the present Peregbolu, P.T. Evans. I can't thank you people enough for the much that you have done for our kingdom. I can't thank you people enough. And more especially to my younger brother, the leader of our struggle, the epitome of our struggle, the symbol of our struggle, I Chief Owezide Ekpemupolo, a.k.a. Tom Polo. I can't thank you enough. May God reward each and every one of these people that we have mentioned their name today. May God give those that are still alive, may God give them long life. I want to thank postmortemly the likes of Chief A.M. Bubo, Ezekiel Dekawe, and a few others that have contributed we getting here today. I can't thank you people enough. Tamara, one of me, I'm a Tarabom. Tarakaneta, one of my what is your me? John Father, I'm going to Moton. Mini me, what about Okerenkoko D? Okerenkoko power at Donka, Okerenkoko power at Donka. But more on the back at the bottom population that can agree me a lot about Bomani. Your Excellency, sir. On the bottom population that can agree me a lot about Bomani, or what oppressive and what I'm Makubumio. But you being here, we believe you. You can go target the Dembra one more I'm doing. On a book Babo, who manage them. Palade good foul.
Yeah.
Oh, can I go? Odui. Thank you very much.
Let's put our hands together for the chairman of this occasion, who has given us a beautiful remark and, of course, took us back to history and recognized some active players that have brought the development of this community. Thank you very much. God bless you.
And that's a wonderful one. Engineer. Permit me once again to recognize I'm on the way of Okerenkoko community, Chief Mind You, Oreke, wherever you sit here, I want to say thank you so much for your timeless effort.
At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the inauguration proper. The reason why we all gathered here, the reason why we left the comfort of our home, the reason why some of us came from the city down here to celebrate here in Okerenkoko City. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I have the singular pleasure to welcome the elected executives of Okerenkoko Federated Community to the stage. Ably led by Chief Ambassador Mosco Johnny, JP. Please, may we have you on the podium.
We also have the Gbaramatu Entertainment Forum. They're also here to celebrate one of their own. I want to say thank you for coming. Please let's have the newly elected executive Chief Timmy.
The executive, your chairman is here. Some of you are still standing there. Now, so now take share of you. I've been civil with this job, so let me try to come out from my share.
Chief Mosco is very straightforward.
I can see Apostle Ikare Christmas. You know, Chief Mosco, this is more or less like Warri. He beat there, he contested, and finally he became president. So this is the Warri of Okerenkoko. While we are receiving the elected executives, we want to welcome the legal luminaries, the lawyers that will be ushering them to take the oaths of allegiance. So may we welcome Barrister Samson Bebenimimbo and Barrister Elisha Bebenimimbo. Barrister Samson Bebenimimbo has been in the practicing business for over a decade. So by virtue of practice, you are a potential son.
Yes.
Barrister Elisha, I believe by virtue of practice, as an illegal lawyer like me, I senior you. I said illegal. Don't quote me wrong.
You were caught to buy in Abuja, we were caught to buy in Warri bar.
Every bar, not just
Bar is
Warri.
bar. Now, Joku. Chief Timmy, Oloba, I see you, much respect to you. Mr. Jama, I see you. Chairman David Oturubo, I see you.
Immediately after this section, taking the oath of allegiance, we'll be having by then, they are outgoing executives. So we'll be having them to have handshake and officially make handover to the new
All the money,
executive.
all the money and documents. The remaining one they won't use before.
Yes.
They almost postponed this swearing because of that.
Sam Ted brought someone that is causing rainfall, and the guy tried, but Ikare brought someone to hold rain over Agbado. So we that were here earlier, we saw some tussle, power tussle.
But thank God we win.
Here we are.
In-law. Now Joko not take out too personal. Ambassador John Degawe.
Of course, one thing about power is that it's transit.
Yes.
Today we are celebrating Chief Mosco-led executives. In the next 4 years, we're having a new set of executives. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, the lawyers have the stage right now.
Okay, we're ready. Let's do the swearing properly by. Let's start the oath taken properly by starting with the oath of office. If I say I, you mention your name and your position. Let's go. I. do hereby solemnly and openly declare that I shall serve Okerenkoko Federated Community to the best of my ability.
I shall serve Okerenkoko Federated Community to the best of my ability.
That I undertake to abide by and uphold all rules, regulations, and constitution.
That I undertake to abide by and uphold all rules and regulations.
If any, and all lawful decisions of the community that I shall not indulge without official permission of the community.
That I shall not indulge without the official permission of the community.
In any of its proceedings.
In any of its proceedings.
That I make this solemn declaration.
That I make this solemn declaration.
Fully conscious of its implications and responsibility. Thus resolving upon me. So help me God.
So help me God.
Turn to the back page. Allegiance of office. I,
Chief Mosco Johnny,
as do hereby solemnly and openly take oaths and swear that that I shall be faithful and bear true allegiance to Okerenkoko Federated Community.
That I shall be faithful and bear true allegiance to Okerenkoko Federated Community.
And I shall protect and defend the community